Yeah, man. Might want to get a sketch, you know. Not a sketch, you know, see it, but just a reality speech, you know. But as usual, I and I always say, be careful when you're walking. Watch your step. Look where you're going. Look with your eyes and also with the nose. It's like mouth use the nose sometimes, you know. So just make for the mouth alone for you use sometimes. Sometimes you gotta eat something you smell before you even taste it. Sometimes you have to go somewhere you have to smell too before you even go there. Because it's equal, you know, it's in the middle for you. Two of them, you know, so you're supposed to share for two person. You're supposed to share for two thing, you know. Like your eye and your nose, you know, see it, so smell is good too. But then I say, bless up to all my peoples out there. Be strong, though you're even weak. Believe in yourself and not in what somebody else have to believe. See your journey and upset it each day what it's like, not in what it's supposed to be, because that's what happened. See the facts and not opinion. But then I give my sketch. My sketch is like, people say a house is not a house before harassing it, you know, see it? But you know, what is a house? If it's a building, we build Rastafari in every house. And if that's like, it was like that, so everyone's supposed to be Ras who live in house. So you know, say, it's just a example of living. Because Rastafari is love, you know. So if you have a house living and love knowing it, it's not going to be a house of love. It's going to be a house of confusion and words clashing with words. And sometimes it means physical contact. And anything can pop up after that. So a house is not a house if love not in it. I put it like that. Because love is a word we don't even understand. So many people say them in love and them are warmonger. Them fight one another. So it's hard to put love in a house. So it's not a complete thing, you know, see it? If it's not love in it. It's gonna be, sometimes the house get destroyed. Because love the night, it destroy. But my sketch is like this now. Believe in love or don't believe. See it? So we're going to the journey. It's like a journey, you know. I'm walking through a journey inside my system. Reflecting back on my journey I go through so far. To see much pain I get in my journey to reach to this moment. To you to choose choice to hold on to painful memories. I let it go. I bring it up into the new aluminum. See, certain things where you bring up with you, that always became a part of you. So if you bring hate up with you in the house of love, you ain't gonna be no love in it because you bring hate with you. You see, enough people believe in whole law, but yet still let's keep building new laws. That thing I can't even understand. How can you believe in old law and keep on building new law? If that's the case, why did law change? Like some old man will get a sentence for some young crime. They commit crime when they were 15-year-old and be all 80-year-old and end up in prison for some young crime. So I wonder, how that work? You know, see, God, that is not a part of the love and that is not a part of the God. What they say, you know. And the God of not the land itself, you know, because nobody know too much study about the real God. Anyway. And things pop up, they might blame upon another God, you know, see it. Still, if you even do anything, you might blame somebody else do it, you know, see it. So it's like them say old became new. So if old became new, what new became? You see, certain things you can't teach a young generation of certain things where you've been through, you know. And they have to go store back in some 60 donkey years down the low in them new philosophy. That's why they so confused. Because back in them philosophy, that's pay killing for take what you want. So them keep in that whole law. So in a young generation want something and they just thief and rob and kill for what they want. Because that's the whole law, change. But it come up into a new world. So me understand, me try to understand why they bring destruction in a world where I try to build with love. Love can't maintain because you bring destruction with you. It's like say, how can you believe into this? The destroyer supposed to be your savior, and a destroyer you believe in. Can't work like that. So enough people live and do in love. Because if you're in love, you're gonna know it. Get along is something different. Because you see, too much old law is in a new world. Too much old religion is in a new world. And the law keep changing. If it's one law, it's supposed to be everlasting. One from A to Z. You can have so much law change, but yet still whole things come up and destroying a new world. Sometimes you have to understand where you're going after. So many teachers there is out there in philosophy. A motivation of whole things. Read so many whole story, but yet still they believe in what they want to believe in and kick what they want to kick out door. Nursery rhyme is a whole story along with the book. Enough people don't speak nursery rhyme in nursery rhyme book, but it's all a nursery rhyme said way without the book of nursery rhyme, without the book named nursery rhyme. It got a different name, but it's the same thing. You know, see it? So how can we in love and yet still we in hate? Destroy. In my belief, my thinking is thinking like, don't let go of a certain things what benefit for them. But what don't benefit for them, they hold on to it. And right now, it confuse a young nation. Because not everyone believe in a story what the next man been do long time ago. Some people believe so them can build their own story and do their own thing, just like the man there. God don't choose one set of man and human being still born in. People dead and people still born. So new knowledge still born in, but yet still old teaching still going to a new body. Sometimes you have to learn something new and stop putting all them distrustful idea in the young generation head. Teaching them out a very dangerous book of whole knowledge. And then a peer killing go on in it, take away this, kill for take that, slave that forget that forget that. So if these law keep manifest in our young nation, they might go feel say if they want things and them can't get it, them can go thief and get it just like how the old guys them do it. You know, see it? You have to teach new knowledge. If you build new law, you can build new knowledge. So teach new knowledge for the young generation. Make them know say this world where we live in now and that world are two different things. And that's it. Because the hurt never change. It still grow fruit. But reality change. When a tree young, it grew up to be old. You know, grow back to be young. You plant young trees and grow young and grow up young again. And be a young fruit. Because a tree can bring some sweet. You eat all the mango, it might go sweet like a sugar syrup. And then you grow a next tree, mango tree, you find it. Mango, you're fresh, mango, you're sour, but I said mango. But a different taste. That's it. Some sweet, some sour. I leave cane, some cane sweet, some cane fresh. And that's it. So you have to learn how to know, say, how we have put destruction in our young generation head. How we have confused their minds that they're in love and yet still they're living in hate. We are tell people to live off of this law and yet still we break it every day. So if we do all these things, what kind of teacher we is to teach our future generation? To uplift themselves, building their future. Building a future of love. Learn to understand each other. Stop take what don't give to you. Those things is done with. This is a new future. You know, see, because if it was all old things could have been just like they said we all in days. It's different. People now if you walk naked too much more, you walk naked, you gotta let her lock up feet. That's it. So don't speak love and teach love when you're in the bunch of 18th world. Teach love in a love world. So people can understand what you're speaking. Not what you want them to hear. Understand it. Certain things, when it expire, you have to keep it expiring. Certain things, when it dead, you have to keep it dead. You know, see it. Can't say it's going to rise again and this and that. If it rise again, it's going to be different complete law. Anyway, not going to be the same whole law. It'll be different. Right? That take on different shape and different form. So if you believe in that, you have to know say a different shape and different form. You have a different speaking, different believing, you know it. So we confuse our one another and bring up whole coming to you, too young. I see on enough time I see on some news with some man up in the years get charged with some young crime. You do the crime when I was 17 years old. I'm 18 now. I send a little crime company and go to prison for all young crime and my old man. Because if it was 17, I do any amount of sentence if that was 10 back then. So, and you see it? Any amount of law change in between, but they still get punished. That means to say, what benefits certain people, they hold on to it. What don't benefit them, they let go it. But then I say, it's time to see the facts. This world is changing, and destruction is here. And no one knows how to stop it, what they really prepare. Because the meal is sour, it don't taste too right. And the bodies reject it, little by little. And it's keep on destroying the flesh. But I tell you this, whether you want to believe it, yes or no. The scene of belief is appearing. The scene of destruction is appearing. Sickness is stepping up. And it's time now for we to let go of the destruction belief and believe in health and strength. Because if we don't, they're going to take time disappear out. But the earth not going to make it happen like that. Because God now is going to be flourished. No care what a man think there is. It don't move. It's solid. Don't need nothing from no man. We need from it. So if a man say God don't need nothing from you, but you need everything from God. The earth don't need nothing from you, but you need everything from the earth. You go in the forest, you cut down the forest and use the tree, make this, that. The earth don't need nothing from you. All you put on every more weight. You go in the ground, you dig up all kind of dirt and build aluminum, you build furniture, build wire, build houses. You know, you get everything from the earth, cause you don't need nothing from you, and you can't even bribe it for nothing. So what are you gonna bribe? What are you gonna give it? Number one, you can't spend money. Money billion spending in human being to live on the earth. Sometimes they even charge you to live on the own earth where you don't need nothing from them. So you see, it's all, we live in a world of lie. And a world of upside down hate. And the figure say them have love. Preach it 24/7. They destroy it. As I said once before, the earth is wet, the wind is wet. And a wet wind have all kind of fungus in it. And if the wind wet, anything can come out of it. And if you need something and the earth, like say one who can speak, listen to the sound, know the smell when the smell change, speak to the earth, depends on which part of the earth the wetter the wind is. If you stop and dry it all back up and make the earth come back to normal, you gotta be an original man who was born on the earth when the earth manifests itself and build what was there before it changed. To understand, because the earth don't change, you know. That's it. To understand the words of speaking to calm it down. Not what you believe, because you keep on giving sentence for young, old man, young sentence, and keep on changing law, but yet still you can't find solution for your own personal problem. Explode on this land. So what if a wet wind get out of control? And now the God you pray to is in a book, and you have to speak to it to calm it down. Who gonna calm it down? Who gonna be choosing to speak on behalf of the human being, flesh? These are things to think about, you know. These are think about things, you know. Don't speak love and have hate in your house. Because house is not a house without a rasta in it. But translate it, a house is not a house without love in it. Bring love in your household. Teach it. Don't bring hate in it because it's going to destroy. So when I say believe in the real McCoy, not the makeup one, because it is false. I hear a Christian man say, I listen to a thing say, baptize in Jesus' name, say, the book tell him. But the one them who talk about was on the hurt, them say. And he's the one when time with him disciple, he never tell him to baptize in his name, yet. So after him dead now, them say that, so who telling lies? Who telling the truth? But then I say, lift up your head, don't be no fool, protect your family, protect yourself, and know, and a wet with all kind of fungus in it. Confusement, because a whole lot of thing that ready make build, not from the land, but build on the land, and explode in the atmosphere, and make the wind become wet, because it's got to wash off all the corrupted smell, and you got to blow it off. And trust me, if it's dirty enough, it's got to be all kind of wind and rain. Try to wash things out. Be careful, because this land got a God was from the beginning, and it's also from the gonna be in the end, because it don't change. Believe change and that change. Why you think say so many God changing and changing? Because them know says something don't right, but the earth still don't change. The language change and the land, but the trees still look the same. People maybe look different, but the plants still the same. So you see it? Be careful of the stain you bring. Because if you try to rub out any too deep, our nation gonna be in problem. But as a blessed be the name of the Most High, Joseph, and mighty one God.